Alright guys, I'm starting with freshly washed. I did shampoo it with a cheap product, and then I did deep condition with the silicone mix, the Dominican conditioner, and I deep conditioned with it, and then this is what I was left with. I did put a leave-in conditioner in, and that one was by Elastic QP, just a spray leave-in conditioner. And then I did spray on the Tresemme Heat Tamer leave-in spray just all over, and I'm just going to spray some more. I did detangle it with a wide tooth comb, as you can see here, and it's easily detangled. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to blow dry my hair. Just to give you a little background information about my hair and what I have going on here, I decided that I was not going to get relaxers anymore. That was October 2012. That was the last relaxer that I got. After that, January 2013, I decided to cut my, I guess, bra strap length hair. It actually was a little bit longer than that. I decided to cut it into a bob, which is shoulder length. And that was in January 2013, I'm sorry. And then, you know, I still had some straight ends, and I was still flat ironing my hair, but I decided to cut it even shorter back in July 2013. And so this is the end product of that. It's grown out. I actually, in July 2013, I cut it like up to my ears, and so this is the result of that now. I mean, it's kind of grown out. I do clip my ends occasionally just to kind of get some of the straight ends off. And I think that I had gotten most of the straight ends off, but then I was flat ironing my hair so much that I ended up with heat damage. So I kind of just have a mix of a whole bunch of stuff going on. Just a disclaimer, I do not want to necessarily be natural, where I, don't use silicones, where my hair is, curly. That's just not what I want. I like to wear my hair flat ironed. I'm going to continue to wear my hair flat ironed, although I do give it breaks sometimes. I mean, that's just not my goal. So what I'm going to do today is flat iron my hair, and I'm just going to show you how I flat iron my transitioning hair, if that's what you want to call it. And just to kind of look in my hair to see like what I have going on here, just it's just all a mix of a bunch of different things going on. I got curls on this side, afro on some side, it's just straight pieces here and there. But yeah, so I'm going to blow dry now. I use this red, I think it's called Red. I don't remember what the name of this blow dryer is, but it works really well. And so I just use this on warm heat. I used to use it on high heat, but I've since changed and I use it on warm heat, and then I do use a cooling setting at the end. Alright, this is the finished result after I blow dry my hair. What I like to do before I flat iron is I use the Chi Silk Infusion, and I just take maybe like a dime size amount, and I just put it like all through the middle. Put it all through the middle, and just so that it can get on my hair in the middle. Let me put a little bit more. Put that through the middle. Make sure it gets in there, and then I take another little bit, and this is for the ends, so just another little small amount there, and this is just strictly for the ends. And this is just more heat protectant, which I didn't used to do this, so now I do this, and I noticed that my roots aren't straight. I use this flat iron. This is a Cortex flat iron. I got this from, I think, TJ Maxx, and it goes up to 410 degrees, and I don't put it there. You can't see it, but I usually put it, it's probably from the bottom, which would be 0, I guess, or 140 degrees. I put it probably maybe halfway, and this is what I use to flat iron my hair. I don't use it on the highest heat. This is how I prep my hair for flat ironing. Put this bobby pin in here. I just take this a small section in the back, because I start in the back. And they don't have to be perfect. I don't use teeny tiny small sections because I don't flat iron my hair bone straight. And so I just take this and I'm just going to take it and put it in a ponytail. And I'm just going to use, this is a headband, but I'm just going to use this as my hair tie. And then I just comb this out, make sure it's nice and detangled. I don't follow mine with a comb, so I know some people do, but I usually just do one pass and I just curl it under, and that's it. You might see smoke, but that's just from the product. Every once in a while I'll go back over it twice, but I usually don't. And then what I do from there is, I don't have to take my ponytail out, I just take another piece and then flat iron from there. I don't really care if my roots are super duper straight, because I wrap my hair and then they'll straighten out. I'm going to turn around so you can see kind of what it looks like. And as you can see, it's not super duper straight, but it's not kinky either, and I will be able to wear it down, and it has body and it's fluffy. So we're going to just continue on flat ironing. I'm going to take a piece about this big, and then I'm just going to start at the root and work my way down to the end and just twist it like that. Eventually, when you get more towards the front part, I just kind of let this all go, and then I just pick pieces out of it. So I just comb it all towards the front, but then I usually curl it all backwards so I can get it out of the way. So take a piece, which I told you my sections are big, and then looks like different hair. I mean, it's completely different. It's bouncy. When I get down to the very last little bit in the front, I kind of part the sides, and then I keep the middle. I'll just kind of pin that, and then I'll just work with this over here. And I just have gotten into the habit where I flat iron all my hair to the back. Even though I don't wear it like that, it's just, I guess it's trained. Ooh, I messed that one up. It's trained, so I do wear hair towards the front, but I just flat iron it all back. And then this is the last little bit, and like I said, I'm just going to take all of it and flat iron it towards the back, just with one little heat pass. And my hair is fluffy, but I'm going to wrap it, and that will tame it. And it's not going to be really curly. It'll just have lots of volume. It almost looks like I have a Dominican blowout, except that with the humidity and stuff, it lasts a whole lot longer. Because if I were to go get a Dominican blowout and go out in the humidity, my hair would just puff up. Versus if I flat iron it, it can withstand the humidity. And that's it. And I'll show you the back. Nice and fluffy. I can run my fingers through it. Alright, so this is the finished product. As you can see, it's nice and shiny, it's silky, it's smooth, and we're going to just go ahead and wrap it. I like to first add some silk drops. This is the So Silk Bio Plus silk drops. It's like the affordable version of the Bio Silk drops, because that stuff is like, I don't know, $17.99, $18.99, maybe more than that. But I just take a little dab, and then I just rub my hands together and just kind of break it through my hair. As you can see how it looks. Alright, make sure I get the edges. Add a little bit more. And then now I'm just going to take a rake comb or a comb just like this, and then I'm just going to wrap it. And I just like to comb it all forward first. And then you just wrap your hair whichever way you wrap it. Just have a little satin scarf here. And I just kind of twist it around just to get all my hair in it. You can just tie it. And then that's that. And then you can go to bed. And then when I wake up, I will show you the finished results. Time to unwrap it now. Just take my scarf off. And then I just take that blue comb again and just comb it down. And I want my hair parted. And then pretty much. If you want to slick down your edges, I use the Curls Passion Fruit Curl Control Paste. And I just take a little dab of that and just put it on my edges just so they'll lay down. I usually don't put any more product in my hair until I wrap it again. That's usually when I do that, which is at night or, you know, when I'm about to go to bed. And it has lots of body, shiny. This is the front. Then I'll show you the back. And that's it. Alright guys, thanks for watching and I'll see you in another video. Bye!